Hi, I'm the private man, but you can call me Andrew. This is the 9th in my series of video podcasts that I've done in the last couple of months. And today I'm going to be talking about something that I'm now offering via Skype. And that's one-on-one counseling, conversation, and coaching. Especially for the post-divorce single man who's getting back into the dating game. I see a lot of guys out there who are re-entering dating and they're a little bit lost and a little bit confused. They're approaching dating like they did when they were back in their 20s, when times are very, very different. But with new technology, new expectations, new social expectations, the dating game has certainly changed. So what I'm doing is I'm offering guys an opportunity to talk to me so I can give them advice and have a good conversation about dating and what it's like. It's kind of from the red pill mentality where I talk about the realities of dating. I advise on the realities of human interactions, not how things are supposed to be or how they should be. No, this is some of the hard, cold truths about attraction and dating, especially from a man's point of view. Of course, I'll be more than happy to talk to single women who are also trying to meet their relationship goals post-divorce. But it's particularly difficult, particularly challenging. This is why the entire dating coaching industry has surfaced, has been growing a lot in the last 4 or 5 years because people are confused. The self-help books are okay, but that's kind of passive. I think it's important for a guy to actually have a conversation with another guy in private without having to go to a bookstore or go online to try to find a self-help book. And a lot of self-help books are full of platitudes. They've got affirmations between every chapter. I don't deal in affirmations. I deal in concrete steps. One of the things that's going to happen after one of my sessions is I'm going to give homework for follow-up. And that homework can be very simple. It could just be some research. It could be going to various websites that I recommended that I've seen myself. There could be actual exercises to do out in public. There are a lot more single women out there, which is very good for post-divorce guys. And these women tend to be much more social. And men need to be able to find these women and to go to events, to have the confidence to go to these events, and have the charisma to do some flirting. These are learned skills, by the way. The guys who are natural at this, well, they don't need somebody like me. They don't need a self-help book. They just go out there and tear it up and have a good time. Meet all sorts of women, go on all sorts of dates, and they're going to meet their relationship goals. So here's how it's going to work. The first thing anybody who's going to talk to me in this process is you got to have a Skype account. I'm doing this all via Skype for a couple of reasons. First of all, Skype also offers a video option. And I think it's very important that when I'm talking to a guy for one of these sessions, that I want to see his face. I want to see his reaction. I want to not just hear his voice. I want to see how he's dressed. I want to see what he looks like. And this is all very important because women are visual too, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. Women surf profile pictures just as much as men do. And Skype offers that opportunity. Another thing is that I can record these conversations, these sessions, this coaching, so that a guy, and I'll email it off, so that a guy can review it. So when I talk about the homework and the exercises and I describe them in the Skype session, he can go back and review that. And then after each session, what I'll do is I will email my notes, I'll email my notes and I will send off the video of that Skype session so that for follow-up in a week's time or a few days' time, go over those homework assignments, go over those exercises and see how he did and to give positive or negative feedback based on that. So, I'm going to be tweeting this out. I've got a sticky blog post on the top of my blog now. My blog is theprivateman.wordpress.com. And I would very much like to help guys. I would very, very much like to sit down and talk with them so you can see my face as well. My smiling mug with my funny eye patch. And like I said, I'll be tweeting this out and it is on my blog, and I also have some of my blog buddies and my blog colleagues talk about it as well. I am not specifically asking for payment. However, I think a donation of anywhere between $35 and $50 is appropriate. And you can use my PayPal account for that. Of course, I still have the donate feature going on, and I still have the Patreon efforts going as well. And for those who are my Patreon subscribers, thank you very much. And for all those folks who have donated, thank you very much. That effort is not going to end. But it was recommended that I should offer a service. And I did this 3 years ago, and it was quite successful, as a matter of fact. So I'm getting back into this. It's going to be a little more formalized. And with recording the Skype conversations, like I said, that gives an opportunity for men to review that. And for me to review it as well, just to make sure that my knowledge is solid and my advice and my information is solid. So, I am the private man. Again, you can call me Andrew, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. My schedule is very, very flexible, which is good. I hope to hear from you guys. Thanks so much.